You know, in an age where we're told to share pretty much everything, we're about to dig into a really powerful and kind of counterintuitive philosophy: the art of achieving things in total silence. So forget building in public for a minute. Today, we are uncovering the architecture of private mastery. I mean, really think about it. We're constantly told to build in public, post our workouts, broadcast every little win. But this whole philosophy asks a pretty radical question. What if real power, the kind that actually lasts, is built in complete privacy when nobody else is watching? Okay, so what is this idea of silent mastery? Let's break down what's at the core of this philosophy. At its heart, it really comes down to two connected ideas. First, you have this relentless drive for excellence, becoming stronger, wealthier, smarter. And second, there's the disciplined practice of keeping that entire journey to yourself. The work itself becomes the reward, not the applause you might get for it later. This is the central mantra. It's the key idea. It's not about being secretive just for the sake of it. No, it's a strategic choice to pour all of your energy into the doing, not the telling. All right, so if that's the big idea, what are the actual goals here? Well, this whole approach is built on three really clear pillars of achievement. Let's break them down. First up, financial power. But notice the focus here. It's not about flaunting your wealth. It's about quietly and deliberately building the real, solid foundation of it, true financial independence. The second pillar is all about physical strength. The goal is to build a body that's genuinely capable. But the crucial part is that this is about the state of being fit, not the performance of fitness for an online audience. And the third pillar? That's the mind, developing a sharp intellect through constant learning. It's about gaining wisdom for its own sake, not so you can prove to people how well-read you are. So you can see, these aren't just some vague ideas. They actually form a clear, three-pronged path to mastery. It's really a holistic vision for personal power: financial, physical, and intellectual, the whole package. But achieving these goals, that's only half the equation. The other half is all about how you do it, and that comes down to a really strict code of silence. So the philosophy grounds itself in this very simple, direct statement from the source material. Within this specific framework, it's presented as a call to responsibility and self-reliance. It's the foundational mindset you need for the code of silence we're about to explore. And right here, you can see the core discipline in action. Just look at the contrast. The silent path means you achieve wealth, but you never discuss money. You get fit, but you never post about the gym. You become sharp, but you never show off the books you've read. It is the polar opposite of the conventional path, which is all about broadcasting those exact things. That's the fundamental choice. So this begs the big question: why? Why all this secrecy? It's not just about being humble. It's actually a strategy. So why the secrecy? Well, it's a tactical move. Psychologically, when you announce your plans, your brain gets a premature sense of completion, which can totally kill your motivation. It also opens you up to other people's opinions and judgments right when what you need most is your own internal drive. Silence acts like a shield, protecting the delicate early stages of any big project. And so we come full circle, back to that central mantra. See, it's not just a cool phrase, it's the entire strategy rolled into one sentence. It means your actions should be so effective that they speak for themselves long after they're done. Your results, they become the announcement. And the argument wraps up with this feeling of absolute conviction. It's a promise that this difficult path of quiet, hard work will ultimately lead to a more profound and unshakable kind of success. And that leaves us with a final thought to mull over. In a world that is obsessed with validation, likes, shares, comments, could it be that the greatest measure of our strength is what we manage to build when absolutely no one is clapping? Is success that needs no external witness the purest form of all?